Welcome
to Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Shelly.
Cheers! What are you drinking today, Shelly?
Green tea.
I have a Diet Coke.
I'm boring.
And a Bon Jovi bar. Shell and I never made it, but Kay did. She got me one.
That was nice.
Thank you, Kay.
We were talking last night, though, when we got together, about how we want to try the cocktail that Shelia was having on the Sunshine Stitchers this past weekend. It was, oh gosh, now I'm going to forget. Hibiscus, tequila, and fruit punch.
Yes.
And she was really enjoying that.
And I'm thinking, you know, Saturday after work, Justine may enjoy it also.
There you go. So
thank you.
I know Shelia does watch from time to time because she comments, and so Shelia, we're going to give that a try.
I think it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting your water because it's fruit punch that you make with water. Besides,
yes,
it's a 2-for-1.
It's hydrating, and anything that's made from like plants, like hibiscus, has to be healthy. That's natural.
That's one of my favorite plants, by the way.
I feel like it's healthy. I really do.
In our world, it is.
Yeah. It is Wednesday, June 4th?
Yes.
Yes, June 4th. And I took the day off today because our good girlfriend, the third musketeer, Chris, is...
She's the good one?
Our good friend, I said.
You said our good girlfriend.
Our good girl, she's our good girlfriend.
Okay.
The best girlfriend of the three of us, Chris, is here.
You know where I right?
Visiting. And so I took the day off so that I could see her. We couldn't talk her into joining us today, but
good try.
Yeah, they're working. They're doing some stuff in her mom and dad's house, and it's hot. And she said, "I'm going to be all sweaty and nasty." So I get it. So I just popped up here quick. I'm helping them actually too. I just popped up here quick to try and get a floss tube done because we wanted to try and do one really soon after your retreat, your Teresa Kogut retreat, and we just have not been able to get to it. So
there's only so much time.
Here we are. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the retreat? Or?
I do. A huge thank you. A huge thank you to Teresa Kogut and Chantel. You know, you look at the items that they present to you at these retreats and how long they've been working on these and how much planning goes into these from them. And I just can't thank you gals enough. Thank you. And thank you for all who came.
Oh my gosh.
One of the things I always say is thank you for letting me be me. Sorry, guys.
You got to see Justine up close and personal.
Sorry, but it was.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We had such a great time. Goodness sakes.
And thank you all for the gifts.
All the gifts. There is no way we could even begin to. So we're not showing anything, but oh my gosh, people are so generous. And you know, we don't expect that.
No.
We don't want that. Your gift to us is just letting us see you and letting us, you know, hang out with you. That's what's most important to us. But thank you so much for all the lovely gifts. I have to apologize to my table mates. Those poor gals. It was Jody from Simply Stitching, Ocala, Jess from Como Stitches, and Felicia Floss and Blocks. And they came and sat down, or they sat at the table and I went and joined them. And the other Shelly Lynn, your cousin.
We had 3 Shelly Lynns there.
Yeah. The other Shelly Lynn was at our table, and then Chantel's sister, Denise. But those 3 gals, Jody, Jess, and Felicia, gave the most amazing table gifts. I mean, wow, that was something. But they got bupkis. They picked the wrong table because I didn't do table gifts, and I don't think Denise or Shelly did either. And I feel so bad because they gave such beautiful gifts and they got nothing, at least nothing from us anyway. So I apologize, girls, but
You
It
know
sure
what?
was nice to meet you, and we sure just did have a great time.
Don't think that bothered them, Shelly.
I hope not.
That's not
but
what
I
it's
just
about,
feel,
and I
I
think
just
they
feel
know
bad.
that.
But anyway,
Right.
so yeah, I'm so bad at the whole table gifts and exchanges and all of that.
I can't do that.
I need to try and do better. Maybe if I ever get to retire, I'll be able to do things like that.
Well,
Do you think?
maybe you, but I'll never be able to retire.
You know, but I mean, these gals aren't retired. They're younger than us, but they sure seem to figure out how to get it done. I don't know. I felt bad, but anyway, it was just such a joy to meet them and meet everybody. Oh my gosh, people from all over.
It was
So much fun, and congratulations to you for a first large retreat like that. I mean,
It wasn't me, Shelly.
I feel like well, you have a great team.
I have a wonderful, wonderful team.
I feel like it went off without a hitch.
And we had wonderful, wonderful food.
Yeah.
Becky did an awesome job.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. And
it
so
was
much
a lot
fun
of
that
we'll do it again.
Yep, next year. A couple times maybe.
Ooh,
so
my.
we'll see.
Yeah. Very
Stay
good.
tuned.
Super.
So
What else you want to talk about?
how about my finishes?
Welcome to the Justine Show. And all of her fully finishes.
I get by with a little.
I have
help
one. Can I
from
do
my
mine
friends.
first? And
You
then
go,
you
girl.
Can go.
I did. Oh yes, I did
I'm so
know you
proud.
had one.
I'm so proud of myself.
I am too.
Number one, because this is perforated paper, and I don't like to stitch on perforated paper.
Because
But number two, because it is fully finished, and I did it.
good job, Shell.
My very first Mill Hill kit.
And your arms are so small.
I know.
Isn't that
How
adorable?
fun is that? And I'm glad that I enjoyed doing it and had fun, because I have to stitch 2 more.
By when?
They're going to be by
Good
Christmas.
job, Shell.
Between now and Christmas. But I did this in like stitching off and on over probably 3 or 4 days. It didn't take very long.
No.
Only thing I don't have on is the magnet. I think I'm going to put a magnet on the back. But my 2 good girlfriends from work and I all love old fashions. And when we get together, we have old fashions.
I've never had one.
Oh, they're yummy. Yeah.
Well, you could make me one
Yeah,
sometime.
maybe. So that's my fully finished. I'm very proud of myself. Your turn.
Okay, and I apologize because we have a lot more finished items than these. So I do not mean to leave anybody out. But
They'll come around in the next one.
I hope so. Since Teresa was coming, Lynn punched this and fully finished it. Can I tell you how much I love this?
Do you love it, love it, love it?
I love it, love it, love
Okay.
it. Look at this. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, that's cute.
Oh, I was tickled.
Lynn loves to punch.
She does. She does an awesome job. She teaches our punching classes.
Awesome.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I don't know if I showed this or not before. This is by Crafty Blue Bonnet, Cardinal Star Sampler. And Kay stitched this, and Lynn finished it.
Oh, that's super cute.
This is kind of a Shelly stitch, isn't it?
Cardinal red, yeah. I like
We had a cardinal out our window.
Very cool.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, finishing is cute too.
Okay.
Very cute. Is that
Then-
a model for the store then? or
Yes,
what?
absolutely. Sorry, so is the Create.
Okay.
Okay, then,
That board has like music, a sheet of music on it. That's pretty.
here, you want one?
Yeah.
These are Annie B's pairs, and Lenny stitched these, and Mara finished them.
I love the fabric, the blue
Isn't
fabric.
it beautiful?
I mean, I love the stitching too. I love all of it, but especially this one. I like this fabric.
Well, they're blue. They're all beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, then
I have all those pairs, and you know, of course, someday I'm going to do them. Someday I'm going to do all of the stuff that I have, right?
But it's fun reading material.
Yes.
Then I forgot to show this one.
I swear you did show it in our last
I don't think I did.
thing, but okay.
Mary made this for me. And this is the goat feed sack. the Carriage House sampling.
Is that goat as in greatest of all time or goat as in... I'm kidding. Never mind. Never mind. Did you see the video she sent us last night?
Yes, I did.
Of the dancing T-Rexes?
Thank you. She stitched it and she finished it for me.
That is super cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes, that's whose pattern is that?
Carriage House sampling.
Okay. Oh yeah, you just
Follow
showed it.
along, Shell. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you'd think I don't listen to a word she says.
And then Wanda stitched this.
Tawanda!
And finished this for me. So this was on X Jude 40 count dark soil. She used the called for floss. And this is Teresa Kogut Folk Art Garden.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes. That is beautiful.
And she
stunning.
framed it and everything.
And that frame, I love that
Isn't
frame.
it beautiful? It's heavy.
Big, chunky. Oh, I just love that.
Okay, where are we going to next? Guess what?
What?
I have a model done by Chris Kennedy.
You do?
Oh,
Well,
I know.
aren't you
I'm not
something
lucky.
else?
This is by Hanky Panky Designs because Chris does all things. And so it's a piece of hardanger and it's called Holiday Doily.
That's pretty.
And this piece would have taken me well over a year. And I think Chris whipped it out in
Ooh,
no time
pretty.
at all. She was stitching this in the car on the way down to Missouri.
Oh, Quilter Station?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is pretty.
Oh,
she does
thank you,
beautiful
thank
work.
you, thank you.
Nice, Chris.
Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, this is kind of a story on this one. This is Christmas in the Village by Stony Creek. Now, we live in a very small community. And when I was in the old store on 169, a mom and her daughter came in, and the mom bought this. And she had started it. She had made stockings for all her grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted one for herself. So she started it. Well, then the daughter came into the store here when I moved up on Main Street,
Mm-hmm.
and her mother had gone to the nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted to know if I wanted all the supplies back. Well, the stocking was started, and Lenny, who does stitching for me, is a kindergarten teacher. Well, this daughter, this mother who was stitching this stocking, one of her daughters used to teach with Lenny.
Oh.
So I asked Lenny, would you finish stitching this
Mm-hmm.
for her? So she finished stitching it. Then I asked Mara, would you finish it and put it together? Oh, and I told Mara who it was, and she goes, she used to teach me how to sew.
Oh my gosh.
So both Lenny and Mara presented this to her at the nursing home.
Oh.
And she passed away a couple weeks ago.
Oh no.
And her daughter brought this in to me, and she said, would you like this as a model? And I said, oh, I want to make sure the family, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, all the family members have one.
Oh.
So we would like you to have this as a model. So
Oh, that's
isn't
neat.
that precious?
That is a neat story.
So Lenny stitched it all, and Mara finished it.
Mm,
So it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
very neat.
Another one we have here is Prairie Schooler. And I apologize. I think Lenny stitched this. I don't have my sheets
Of course
in
she
front of me.
did. She's a machine.
And Lynn framed it. So this is the Prairie Schooler Christmas Traditions. And I think, I don't know if it's quite all done yet because Lynn, bless her heart, was putting everything together as quick as she could for before the retreat, and has to go back and do some finishing. So, and this one is not fully finished. I just have to show it though. because it's beautiful. This is Shannon Christine's Design Nutcracker Collection. And I apologize, I don't have the gal who stitched it right here because it's stitched by Sandy, but I don't have the card in front of me either. And Lynn just quick like put it together for the retreat. But isn't that adorable? She just did the bottom. So and this cute. Is one of those patterns that even if you just did one.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So when it gets fully finished, I will give fully credit to everybody and you'll see the final product. Okay. This concludes my finishes.
Are you sure?
No.
Your fully finishes.
My fully finishes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any just finishes?
No.
We're going to talk about that one at the end.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a couple of finishes.
Did you not tell me of these?
I don't know. The first one is, I'm doing, as you know, the 12 Days of Christmas by Hello from Liz Matthew. I'm doing it all in one piece, but I consider each day a separate project. So I finished day 3.
Shelly, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Just beautiful.
So the one on the far right there, top row, far right, that was the one that I finished.
And you're about halfway done with the next one, aren't you?
And then since I'm showing it, if you want to pull it up a little bit, then day 4 is considered a new start for me. And I'm working on that. And this is my Sunday stitch. I stitch on it every Sunday, or I try to.
The whole day Sunday or just for a little bit?
Just until I'm, want to switch to something else. Sometimes it's the whole day. Sometimes I do a little bit. Like last weekend, I just did these holly leaves. And then I moved on to something else, so.
Oh, it's just beautiful, Shelly.
Thank you. I love it. There was a gal that was sitting behind me at the retreat, and she's doing all of the, let me see if I can show you, yeah. All of the borders. I'm just doing a plain single stitch border, but she's doing all of the borders. Like this one has a very colorful top and bottom border. And it is so pretty, and I wish I would have done that, but really? I just felt like it was a lot of finagling, but she said, no, they just work out, and I'm like, oh.
Well, maybe you should stitch 2 of them.
What I might do is maybe pick one of the borders that I like best and do that all the way around.
Oh, that's a good idea.
When I get done, if I can figure out how to do that, I might do that, so.
That's a very good idea.
So yeah, that was a finish and a new start since we last met. And then another finish I had, this is what I worked on at the retreat. Did I not bring it? Oh my. I think oh, here it is. I was gonna start the Teresa Kogut thing. Did you bring that, by the way, to show?
No, I thought you were going to.
No, I didn't.
I know where one is.
Teresa showed it on her Flosstube, but anyway. I worked on this both days at the retreat because I was so close to a finish, and I actually ended up finishing it the day after the retreat. And I'm sorry, I did not iron, so you'll
love
forgive
this one.
me. And that is Alphabet Sampler by Birds of a Feather.
Okay, we need to get this framed ASAP, Shell.
Okay. I stitched it on 36 count Exemplaire by Color and Cotton with all the called for overdyes. It was just 3 colors.
That is just beautiful, Shelly. That's so elegant.
I like it, and I was talking to Chantel about finishing it because she does such funky painting and stuff. And she said that she has it at home too, and that she would stitch it and then we could finish them together.
Oh, nice.
But
I have it too.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do it too, and then you can finish mine for me too.
You're funny. You're a funny girl.
I have to try, don't I?
So that's it for me for finishes. Did you have any new starts? I know you did. There's no way you didn't.
No, I didn't because I was so busy working on.
What's that?
That's not a new start. That's Jingle Ball.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You have to have new starts.
I wouldn't lie to you.
She starts something
No idea.
constantly.
I wanted to so bad.
I don't think I believe you. All right. Then whips. You're up.
I don't have anything else I stitched on.
So then what is...
This is what I'm going to stitch on, or what I want to stitch
plans.
on.
That's your plans. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do my whips then. So I think the last time we met, I had shown this, but then that night after we did our floss tube, I went home and stitched a bunch more. So I'll just show progress on it. This is January Sampler by Prairie Schooler.
You're not gonna show the pattern then?
I can. Maybe. Yeah. It's the, pardon me, the big one here, the sampler.
No, is this the second one you've done?
No, this is the first one. I'm stitching it on 40 count vintage country mocha, but the back side, and not by accident either. I prefer the back side to the modeled side. And I'm using all the called for DMC because it's Prairie Schooler, and you don't mess with that because they are just perfect.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
I stitched quite a bit more on that. I feel like the last time I showed it, all I had was the little postage stamp.
Right, because I remember saying how you just stitched full coverage.
Yeah, I did all of that after.
That's beautiful, Shell.
So, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Why, thank you.
Here, you go on to the next, and
Okay.
I'll put this away for you.
What's that from?
I don't know.
All right, we have a random bag here, and I'm not sure what it's from. And then I spun my little roulette wheel.
What did you do?
And guess what came up? I spun my little roulette.
You're such a spinner.
And guess what came up?
Oh, and guess what?
Rose Quaker.
I don't know when, but I have emailed for these patterns, and I got a response. So I don't know when and if I'll get any more of these back, but.
You weren't getting a response from them for a while? Or
No,
what? Oh,
not
really?
for these.
But
so.
now you got a response.
Yep, so I'm hoping.
But what
I'm
did
hoping they'll come.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'm hoping.
If you want to hold it up, I will tell you.
Oh,
I might
my
tell you what I did.
land.
I think I did this whole rose thing and a couple of these letters, and then I came down here and I did some letters here and this kind of peachy looking medallion.
So are you about halfway?
Yes, I'm about halfway done.
Oh, Shelly, that is just beautiful.
Thanks. I love it. So yeah, I was glad when that came up
Absolutely beautiful.
on my roulette wheel. I was like, woohoo! And I think, you know, if I remember correctly, I stitched on it. Usually I stitch 5 days, but I think I stitched like 9 days on this.
It's
because
beautiful.
when it comes up,
Absolutely
I
beautiful.
like to stitch on it. So thank you.
Whew. When that is done,
hot in here.
we'll have to get it framed ASAP.
Okay. Then my little roulette wheel landed on.
How did it roll again?
Landed on Sarah Fletcher.
Oof.
By Across the Sea. Across the Sea?
Hands Across
Hands
the
Across the Sea samplers. And I finished.
Oh, Shelly, that's beautiful.
I finished the border, and then I started in the upper left-hand corner with that little motif.
And what are you stitching this on?
I am stitching this on 36 count Haystack by Color and Cotton with the called for Soie de Jais.
Oh, beautiful.
Justine, this was when, do you remember you and me and was it Sarah decided we were all going to start a hats project?
That's right.
Yeah. Sarah finished hers like in the same, we started them in August of 22. Sarah finished hers before, I think, the end of that year. Here we are. You started one too. You started the James and the Giant Peach. Or whatever. I always call it that.
Me too.
The pear one.
And that is, I've been looking at that one. Shelly, that is absolutely stunning.
Does it speak to you when you look at it?
It's getting to. It is getting to. That's beautiful.
So, that's that one. And then And I
was waiting for that.
I did that again. And Ursilia's sampler came up. The Jean Lee Ursilia sampler. And I thought, oh good, I'm gonna spend some time with Ursilia and think about Jean and what a lovely lady she was.
Okay, how about the pattern?
Oh yeah.
You're slipping.
I know. It's because we don't do them often enough, and then I lose my mind.
No,
That's
I'm sorry,
Ursilia's
but it was
sampler.
lost before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
I was going to, and Jean, I told her, you know, pick a nice 40 count fabric for me. And of course she said, no, you can do 45, which now I love. And then I asked her to just pick the fabric and pick the threads. So this is Legacy linen, 45 count Legacy linen in the colorway Thai Iced Tea. And then the threads are Gloriana Luminescence in Cinnabar. Ready?
Ready.
I'll let you show.
Beautiful.
Those bottom letters though, those big ones, pardon me, they are so much fun to stitch.
Shelly, that's just beautiful.
So I think that, if I remember right, that's a page finish.
So are you a quarter or?
I'm a 6th, I think. I think there's 6 pages.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 6 full pages and then there's 3 like half pages. So yeah, I'm not very far. I felt like I stitched a lot, but
It's just beautiful.
that's all right. I'm just enjoying the stitch. I'm not in any hurry.
Oh, just stunning. You inspire me, Shelly.
Pardon me, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, you can put that away.
Be happy to.
And then, I don't remember why, but I decided not to spin my wheel. I wanted to stitch on a small, I think. And I always like to have one of these scattered seed samplers club pieces going all the time. So I've had this one going and I decided to stitch on this for a few days. It is Vintage Charm Pin Key. Sorry, I gotta take a drink.
It's beautiful.
And I got the middle of it done. I did a middle start, which is very odd for me, but I got the little basket of roses done.
Just beautiful.
So now I just need to get the birdies done on each side and all the little funky things. But I was thinking I would love to, I mean, I'll stitch the whole thing, but I would love to stitch just this again to put it on like a little, wow, words.
Dish,
Pin cushion. And then, you know, put it in a pretty
bowl, or dish.
container
Yeah.
of some sort.
A
'Cause I just-
glass one, wouldn't they be
'cause I
elegant?
just thought that was so pretty.
With red beads in it.
You're a ding dong.
Got it.
All right, so then I stitched on that for a while, and then I decided to, again, and lo and behold, my 10,000 Lakes came up.
Oh, for land's sakes, this hasn't come up for a long time.
No. This was the very first welcome pattern.
Yes.
That-
This was our open house pattern.
Open house pattern when the store first opened by Carolyn Manning.
Oh, I could have showed it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. And look at me. I'm excited.
I'm kind of in a Carolyn Manning kick.
Yeah. I'm stitching this on 32 count Lugana in the colorway Slate Blue, and I'm using all the called for DMC. And I started this, it was your opening exclusive in July of 2021, but I didn't start it till a year later. I started it at the cottage in August of 22.
Well, that's perfect up
Yeah, because,
north.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, Shell.
I just I just love those colors. I just
Shelly
think it's so
Lynn
pretty.
stitched that and made that for Mark.
Yeah. So I stitched on that for 5 days. And that got me through to the end of May. And then at the beginning of June, I can't remember where I saw it or who talked about it, but have you heard about this where in the month of June, you pick pieces that are really close to a finish and you stitch on them till they're done.
Oh.
And then you try to see how many things you can finish in the month of June.
That sounds like fun.
I want to say it was Missy and Kathy.
I think I heard Missy say something.
Yeah. So I'm doing that. And so the first one that I pulled right away here this month is my piece, Baby It's Cold Outside, the piece that I started when Katie and I went to New York back in 2022. This little angry bluebird. And I'm gonna give this to Katie, you know, as a remembrance of our trip. And I think I'll put NYC 2022 on it because that's the year that we went. But so I'm closing in on a finish on this baby. And all I
Shelly,
have left are, if you
beautiful.
can see on there, all I have left are the snowflakes all around. Otherwise, the rest of him, he's done.
But I want to show this closer.
Okay.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my land, Shelly.
And the snowflakes have little beads in the center of them, and I just picked these up. Don't let me forget to pay for them before I leave.
So, are you going to get this done tonight then?
No.
I don't think you should go to bed till it's done.
Oh, I have to work tomorrow again.
You're young.
But I think I've shown this before, but it has to be shown again. Look at the amount of threads that are in this.
That's what makes it so beautiful.
I know, but oh my gosh. It's just crazy.
That is just beautiful.
And see, now I put those beads in my bag. I walked out of here with them. I'm stitching on 32 count Black Pearl by Jody of Steel City Stitchers and all the called for DMC. And I started it on our trip to New York City back in Thanksgiving weekend of 2022. So yeah, I'll have it done before its 3rd birthday. Huh.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
I know. Just so long as it gets done and Katie has it as a little memento of our trip. So, all right. And
Wow.
that's it. Believe
Probably
it or
a
not.
good thing I didn't stitch on anything else.
Yeah. I'm down to, I think I'm at 25 whips. And when I finish this, I'll be down to 24. And then I'm gonna start, I think my next one I'm gonna stitch on to see if I can get it finished this month is my Ida Nolt.
Oh.
Because I'm quite a ways on that. And I wanna get that finished. I think it's so pretty. So I think I'll pull that out after I get this bluebird done and hopefully get that finished in the month. I don't know if I can get much more finish. It's probably only going to be 2 finishes for me.
Yeah, but Shelly, you stitch so fast.
Because all of my pieces are so big. And so that is part of my plans. I need to do some starts and I need to start some smaller projects that I don't work on for years.
Yeah.
So that's my one plan.
And I think that's my job, is to find them for you.
Oh, no, I have them all at
15,
home.
20, 30 of them?
I have them all at home. I have so many kitted projects at home. You can't even know.
I want to know.
Well.
Someday I'm going to know.
Yeah. So, that's me. Ta-da!
They're beautiful, Shell.
Thank you.
They're absolutely beautiful.
Why, thank you. You're up.
Should we do plans?
I'm done. I just did my plans.
Oh, okay, then I'll do my
I'm
plans.
going to start some small stuff.
I have been stitching on a model, which I'll go into a little later. So I haven't been stitching on anything else. And of course, when you're stitching on something else that you have to stitch, you want to stitch everything else.
Everything but that, right?
So I finished that Sunday night. And I have my my 2025 Jen Lee planner. And so I was looking at all my all my starts. And
I'm gonna fall off my chair.
I should see if I could have pushed you.
If you see my feet go up in the air, you'll know.
you look at all those that you have started, and I would love to get back to all of them, but I did find a couple that I think I'm just gonna finish the area it is, and I'm gonna complete them, and they're gonna be done, because I'm gonna get down to 20 whips also.
You are. That's something.
But one of the things that I found that I think I would like to work on and to finish is this is Pansy Patch Quilts Penny Basket. This was from the Jingle Ball this year. And I don't think I'm going to do the pennies around it, the penny basket, but I do want to finish the cross stitch, which I think is absolutely beautiful.
That is pretty.
So, and this is stitched on the Stitch Me Boot Camp 36 count, so I would love to finish that. And then I got this in the Kitten Stitcher Christmas, the Noel by Blackbird. What's the matter?
This just reminded me of something. The bird on it reminded me of, you know, that bird that you're doing from
Yes.
Mud Puppy?
Yes,
Yeah, that's over there. Did you remember that?
I did,
Okay.
and that's another one I like to finish. So here I have this one.
Because I can already hear it. I want to stitch on the Mud Puppy one, but I can't find it. It's right over there.
Sometimes it's not always good when friends know you. So those are two that I would like to finish. Yeah, along with the Mud Puppy one and a lot of others. So I'd kind of like to do the same thing. I do have a start that I would like to do, if I can find where I put it. I asked Kathy if her and I were going to have a start again, just us. I'm going to leave Kathy and Shelly out of it. So we decided we were going to stitch Tomato Hill by Plum Street.
Kathy probably has it done.
Well, I think Kathy forgot it at home. Well, she texts me and she goes, Missy said she's bringing it along. So I'm hoping to start this one. I love it. I have it all kitted, ready to go. So that's my plans.
Okay.
All right, should we go to the next?
Yep.
All right, shop business. Well, June 1st, start our shop hop with Shanty Stitchers and in South Dakota and Stitchery Nook in Osage, Iowa. And this year, it is by Pansy Patch Quilts and Blueberry Ridge Design. So here is a copy of what it will look like all together. And what happens is if you you have to physically go into the shop and you will get 1/3 of the pattern for free. And then you can put your name in for a drawing in each store. And then the first store you go to will have a passport. And if you get that passport all marked with all 3 of us, your name goes in for a drawing for an Otlite. So Justine thought she would stitch the model this year. The shop hop started on Sunday, which of course were closed. What time did I get this done? 9 o'clock Sunday night.
She kept saying, I'm not going to bed till this is finished. I'm not going to bed till this is finished.
I sat in my chair and I so wanted to go for a walk. I haven't gone for a walk for a year. I wanted to do anything. But here is the model.
That. Isn't that pretty?
And it will be framed. The frame is coming. But mine is stitched on 32 count. The Stitchery Nook is stitched on 36. And Shanty is stitched on 28. We all 3 have the fabric. It's Be Stitch Me fabric. And pop into the shop, we'll tell you what it is. And we all 3 have thread packs available. So I just love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It is very pretty.
So yes. Thank you, girls from Canada, from Pansy Patch and Blue Ridge Designs. Oh,
That's super cute.
isn't it? And yeah.
I think a lot of people had fun doing that last year.
Yes,
They were
in
looking
fact-
forward to it starting again.
You would not believe how many people were in this morning.
Oh, really? Good.
So how fun. How fun.
Good.
So yes, that is up and running, and it started this week and it goes all the way through the end of August.
Okay.
So So yeah, don't forget to ask for it when you go into the shops. So
Cool.
another thing we have coming up, when are we going to do another floss tube?
I don't know. Why?
Because just in case we don't get back to it, which I hope we do because I want to stitch on other things,
Okay.
is in July. Oh, I'm still in June. No, I'm not. No, yeah, here's July 18th and 19th. We will be celebrating our 4th anniversary. Can you believe it's been 5 years then since we started the process, really?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It is.
Went really fast.
And I don't know about you, but I feel younger than I did then.
You do? Good for you. You look younger too.
Oh, that may get you some free beads. But we, again, will be having our anniversary open house. It'll be Friday and Saturday. And this year, our welcome pattern is designed by JBW Designs.
Judy.
And what did you say to me, Shelly?
I said that's really pretty. That's a beautiful design.
Judy had it done, and I had it, I believe, by January.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. And I am stitching another one in some different colors just to kind of give it a different color
Look?
chart.
Yeah.
Look. And that will be exclusive here for a year at Welcome Stitchery. And also it will be available for sale that Friday. So it would be Friday, what did I say, the 19th? I just kind of go day by day. The 18th, excuse me. That will be for sale on the 18th. And we will also have some welcome boxes available. Those will go on our website probably in a couple weeks. And that will include the fabric, the pattern, the floss, and a couple extra special items that are only included in that box. They will be stitching related. So yeah, stay tuned if you're interested. I know I've had a lot of people ask me about them again this year because we've done it. Was last year our second year, or
You
we're
do
in the
that
process?
basically for people that can't make it to the
Or want a little extra just for you. So yeah, so we're so very excited.
Cool. And then what's in August?
August we have Welcome Weekend, and as of now we are full.
Okay.
We actually kind of have a lot of different things going on.
Yeah. Do you have a waiting list for that?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
Should be. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So what do you have going on?
Well, we have a wedding in the fall, so things are starting to heat up wedding-wise. We've got some showers planned.
Oh,
we have
fun.
a bachelorette party planned. We've got a bunch of stuff. They're getting married out at my husband's family farm. So we have a bunch of things we need to do out at the farm. Take down some trees, clean some things up, pour some cement.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Yep. And I'm gonna need my stitching at night to keep me sane, I think. So
No, you're just fine. Just fine.
but other than that, yeah. I mean,
It's hard to believe it's already June.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Pretty soon it'll be the 4th of July, which by the way, as of now, I am closed on the 4th of July, but I will be open July 5th.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, the 4th is on a Friday, right?
right,
Okay.
right.
Very good.
So,
Well, super. I should probably get back to Chris and
You
help her at the house.
You should.
So,
All right.
alrighty.
Well, thank you for
Thanks.
joining us.
Good to see you again.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Cheers to stitching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.